Hello, my fellow explorers of the unknown. Prepare for a voyage into the mysterious world of the pyramids, where cryptic secrets from the past and contemporary intrigue meet. In this episode, we'll delve into the mystifying phenomenon, shrouded mysteries, and mind-boggling speculations that surround these imposing monuments. Get ready as we explore the mysterious facts about pyramids throughout the world. There are pyramids all around the world. In actuality, modern Sudan's Nubia had more, but on a smaller scale. There are pyramids in Mexico and Guatemala as well, but they are built differently, with a flat top that typically houses a temple.
The Great Pyramids of Giza.
The Great Pyramids of Giza are one of the most mysterious man-made monuments on Earth. These beautiful pyramids are among the biggest in the world and are thought to have been constructed around between 2550 and 2490 BC. Even still, little is known about what is found inside these enormous structures, despite their fame and importance as an archaeological site. Simple issues like precisely how they were constructed and even why are still up for discussion among scientists. But technology is finally making progress in revealing some of the secrets held by the dead inside. How will they respond? The Giza Pyramid. The largest pyramid in the Giza Pyramid Complex, also known as the Giza Necropolis, stands 481 feet, 147 meters, tall and took an estimated 20 to 30 years to construct. It is situated about 11 miles, 25 kilometers, southwest of Cairo, the Egyptian capital. The Pyramid of Khufu is taller than its neighbors, the pyramids of Menkaure and Khafre, and is named for the Egyptian pharaoh Khufu, the second pharaoh of the 4th dynasty, who ordered its construction. It is thought that all of the pyramids were initially encased in highly polished limestone casing stones, but throughout the centuries, the majority of these casing stones were wrenched loose and used in other construction projects. Only at the very top of Khafre's pyramid is some of the limestone casing still visible. Each pyramid at Giza was surrounded by a complex of temples that also comprised a mortuary temple, a valley temple, and a network of sloping causeways that connected them. Several members of the royal family were buried in surrounding smaller pyramids.
How was the Khufu pyramid constructed? Even though research into ancient Egyptian societies has been ongoing since the Victorian era, within the realm of ancient Egyptian pyramids, numerous enigmas persist, but perhaps the most pivotal question remains. What is the precise method behind the construction of these remarkable structures? Each of the 2.3 million stone blocks that make up the structure weighs between 2.5 and 15 tons. How did the prehistoric Egyptians transport these heavy objects nearly 500 kilometers from Aswan to Giza? Perhaps a long-forgotten dried-up tributary of the Nile River holds the key, according to researchers. The mysterious chambers of the Khufu pyramid. This well-known ancient marvel contains a network of chambers, voids, and essentially empty corridors. Some people think that these vast vacant areas served as supplementary chambers. Perhaps this pyramid had 2 grand gallery rooms, while others think that there is some undiscovered engineering technique hidden beneath the empty spaces. These enigmatic patches appear on many pyramids in the region. Some are filled with minerals like quartz, while others are completely hollow. Many various technological ideas have been put out in an effort to help solve the remaining mysteries surrounding the Great Pyramids. Scientists said in 2017 that they had looked inside the pyramids using particle physics and had found a sizable hollow that was more than 100 feet, 30 meters long. Although the purpose of this emptiness, also known as scan pyramids, big emptiness, is unknown, its dimensions are very comparable to those of the Grand Gallery, which leads to the location of Pharaoh Khufu's former final resting place. The Ziggurat of Ur, rebuilt but still mysterious. The ziggurats, or stepped pyramids, are scattered across Iran and Iraq's landscape. One of the biggest and best preserved buildings is the Ziggurat of Ur, which has been systematically excavated for about a century and was recently repaired. The Nana Temple, a temple devoted to the moon god Nana, which would have stood at the top, is lost to history even if the surviving pyramid is well examined. Only speculative descriptions of the Nana Temple exist. It is simply impossible to tell how it actually looked. Some of the blue-glazed bricks from the temple's foundation still exist. A mysterious mystery, the Great Pyramid of Cholula. The Iglesia of Nuestra Señora de los Remediosa guards the Mexican city of Cholula from atop a high hill. The Great Pyramid of Cholula, one of the greatest ancient pyramids ever built, was actually used as the foundation for this chapel, which is why it isn't actually on a hill. In terms of a building, the pyramid wasn't discovered until the early 20th century. The pyramid, which dates back to 2,000 years, was hidden from view after the Spanish conquest in the 16th century greatly damaged its complex. Almost every aspect of this building is a mystery, including how and when the levels were constructed. What kind of a complex was the temple? The answer is still a mystery to archaeologists. Teotihuacan's royal tomb's hidden lakes. The enormous ancient wonders known as the Teotihuacan pyramids are full of secrets and are one mystery after another in Mexico. One of the 3 pyramids on the archaeological site, the Pyramid of the Feather Serpent, has a subterranean chamber beneath it that contains many items, including necklaces made of human teeth and sculptures of jaguars, as well as a miniature landscape with mountains and mercury pools that resemble lakes. Mercury was scarce in ancient Mexico, which is a fact. Now tell me, how did the Aztecs mine it? What use did the mercury lakes in the secret room serve? That still baffles me. The mysterious Nubian pyramids. The mysteries surrounding these pyramids in contemporary southern Egypt and northern Sudan are likewise complex. These pyramids are much smaller than others on this list, but are nevertheless incredibly fascinating because they were constructed over the tombs of the Kushite kingdom's kings. There are more than 250 pyramids in total, and since many of them have been broken into and looted throughout the years, it is unknown what was inside of them or who the mummies who lived there were.
Bosnian pyramids. Are they real? Bosnia's hills are covered in ancient pyramids that predate the Egyptians, claims Bosnian-American businessman and amateur archaeologist Samir Osmanagi. Osmanagi asserts that these pyramids are unparalleled wonders that can unlock insights into the ancient world, while academic researchers believe the hills are simply flat hill mountain formations. He bases his claims on the assertions that the hills lined up with specific ancient cosmological alignments and that there are man-made blocks with text on them within the hills. The question at hand is therefore, are they even pyramids? Osmanagi and the archaeologists vehemently dispute on the solution: ancient, Greek, or Egyptian pyramids. 4 sizable, ancient Greek pyramid-shaped structures can still be seen in Argolis, Greece. The pyramids are relatively primitive, made of unpolished stone, and are thought to have been built 5,000 years ago, roughly twice as long ago as Giza. Today, all that is left are ruins, but the most fundamental issue remains unanswered. What were they used for? There is evidence that ancient historians were perplexed by the question, which only adds to the perplexity among contemporary historians. A lost Cambodian pyramid tucked away in the forest. King Jayavarman IV of Cambodia, who ruled during the 10th century, relocated the capital of the empire from Angkor to Kokare, a remote region 60 kilometers distant. Kokare only served as the capital for 20 years, and historians still don't know why the king made the change. Prasat Tam, a substantial 7-tiered pyramid, as well as numerous other smaller temples, were built within those brief 20 years. Even millennia after King Jayavarman's mysterious choice, Kokhere is still a little known and underexplored archaeological site. Consequently, the focus is on the worldwide facts of pyramids. Thank you for viewing.